What are you doing? Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused. Concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting the young driver.
Hey everyone, this is Dorrani from VG247, and this is a game that I never thought I'd be interested in, but here I am completely obsessed with Formula 1 racing. This is F1 2021. It's the latest installment to the yearly released racing game franchise, and I just wanted to quickly show you some brand new gameplay captured on the PS5 in performance mode and share my thoughts mainly on the new Breaking Point game mode. If you came to this video expecting some expert commentary about Formula 1 racing, I'll tell you for free, this ain't the one, but I'll leave you some raw gameplay for you to watch at the end. F1 is completely new to me. The only reason I'm here making this video is because Romain Grosjean's crash randomly popped up in my YouTube recommended videos, and the clip of the crash was from a section in the Netflix documentary Formula 1 Drive to Survive. I had nothing to watch one night and I said, let's give this F1 show a watch, and long story short, I am hooked. I binge watched it like 3 seasons in a week, and to my surprise learned that this sport isn't just about what happens on the track. There's so much drama, so much science and engineering applied before the cars even touch the track, and of course the business side of things. Even though the documentary is heavily dramatized, it was exactly what I needed to become a fan of the sport, which brings me here today. And the timing couldn't be better with the new edition, Breaking Point. Breaking Point is an all-new story experience letting you choose one of 5 teams to start with. I chose AlphaTauri because it definitely wasn't going to be Williams, and you take your shot at stardom. The cinematic story takes place through the eyes of young Aiden Jackson, and over 3 challenging seasons, friendships will be tested, rivalries will form, and you'll mature as a driver as you witness heated on and off track moments. It's an immersive tale, once again heavily dramatized, but it's perfect for newbies like me, and a bonus, on the track you're racing against the current real life F1 lineup. So let me walk you through it. You start off choosing a difficulty and a team. I chose normal because I absolutely suck, and AlphaTauri because Pierre Gasly, one of their current racers, is a really cool guy, so why not? The story prologue takes place at the end of the 2019 Formula 2 season in Abu Dhabi, and the objective is to come first and win the championship. The gameplay you're witnessing is my first time playing, so every single assist under the sun is activated, but it feels great. The brake assist was a little bit too high, so I had to turn it off and set the guidelines to corners only because it was just helping a bit too much. And at the time you're watching this, I am playing with a controller, but I've actually got a racing wheel on the way because I want the full experience. But saying that, the PS5 controller is decent for F1 2021. The adaptive triggers and haptic feedback all work exactly how you think they would, adding resistance when braking and accelerating, and you won't hear it in the gameplay audio, but the comms between the driver and the pit wall comes out of the controller's speaker. Little features like that made it a lot more immersive and enjoyable. After your time on the track, you'll get to see what happens in between races, and this is where the story progresses. It is a proper story. The post-race drama is fantastic, it gets intense and makes the game way more palatable to a wider audience, where you get to see moments that you otherwise wouldn't have. You get to do multiple choice interviews that affect certain things in the post-race section. For example, if you say to the press that you don't like how your teammate was driving today and you think the team is favoring them more than you'll get an email saying, listen, don't badmouth us in front of the press, or a cutscene will trigger where you're getting an absolute bollocking from the team principal. In the pre-race section, you'll see news on the TV revolving around the racing world. In your private room, you're able to check social media to see what people are saying about you and the race that's just happened or about to happen. It just adds to the real life feeling of being a rookie and seeing your follower count go up and people starting to rally behind you as you improve. You'll also be able to see emails from your team. For example, your engineer might say he's changed something in the car, or give you tips for the race, like which corners are tricky or how the weather conditions might affect your tires. On the right side of the screen, you'll see phone calls pop up as well. Calls from your mum, boss, teammates, and what they say makes things feel way more personal. There's a couple of moments that surprised me as well on the phone. Then, once you've seen everything here, you're good to race again. So the thing about races in Breaking Point is that they serve a purpose. You won't always start from the grid line or the first lap even. It will often throw you in mid-race with an objective to complete. I'll let this section play out so you can see what I mean. So I've been tasked with catching up to my teammate. Let's see what happens.
What a brilliant Australian Grand Prix story this has been, but there's still plenty of time for more drama.
There certainly is, Crofty, and these two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping over each other, though, because Devon Butler is coming up from behind. He's on the attack, too.
Aiden, Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this.
Here comes Butler. 3 abreast going into turn 11. Oh, this can't work! And it doesn't! Ackerman's off onto the verge of what looks like damage as well.
Is he okay? Is Casper okay?
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
Well, there we have it. I think we're going to get fireworks tonight in the Alpha Tauri garage.
There will be, Crofty, for sure. Look, it was a late move from Devon Butler, but you never want to see two teammates make contact, and Ackerman will surely be seething at that one.
Absolutely. And I tell you who else isn't going to be happy too. Aiden Jackson. Not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
And we're back into the race. I finished 8th. And not the best, but points nevertheless. Lewis comes first. Shock. But let's see what happens now in the post-race after the incident on the track with my teammate Casper Ackerman.
Casper, listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car, You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake. How did they ever sign you?
Oh, Butler. Devon, I didn't see that.
What, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you.
That's pretty cool, right? I won't talk about all of the scenarios that you have to play because that would be spoiling, but one I enjoyed was starting a race in progress from like last position, but the safety car was on the track and it gave you an opportunity to catch up in the race. I really enjoyed being in the driver's seat for the fun situations that can happen in F1 because although I'm new, I can already tell you that clean races where nothing happens are a showcase of pure driving skill, but they are just not as exciting to watch. I want to do the fun stuff. Anyways, Breaking Point is a great way to introduce people to the world of F1 and I'm loving it. It almost serves as a tutorial and eases you into all of the F1 jargon. If you're even the slightest bit interested in the world of Formula 1, get this game, give it a try. It's out July 16th on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. As promised, I'm going to put some raw gameplay here for you to watch now. Once again, this is captured on PlayStation 5 with performance mode on. Enjoy. My name is Dorrani from VG247. Peace out, everyone.